Do you know the real story behind the Amityville Horror? On the evening of November 13th, 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. walks into a bar and informs fellow patrons that his family had all been shot. In the beginning, he claims it was a mob hit, but then he confesses and tells the police the voices made him do it. At around 3 o'clock that very morning, Ronald DeFeo Jr. went room by room, taking out each member of his family. It took approximately 15 minutes, shot after shot, and yet every family member was still in their bed, and no neighbors reported hearing gunfire. Knowing what had happened in the house, a little over a year later, in December of 1975, the Lutz family moved into the home. It had been on the market for 13 months, and buyers were reluctant. However, not believing in the paranormal, they felt that Ronald's allegations of a demonic presence were made up, and it was their good luck that others were so apprehensive. Unfortunately, they very quickly realized their mistake. They were greeted by strange odors, cold spots, and doors slamming repeatedly. George Lutz, the father of the family, reported being awakened every morning at 3:15. The family claims they had a priest come to bless the house as a precaution due to the home's history, and he was forced out by swarms of flies. When George started becoming violent and aggressive, even threatening the family with an axe, they decided it was time to leave. They only lasted 28 days. Ed and Lorraine Warren, famed paranormal investigators, were brought in. They confirmed much of what the Lutz family had claimed and believed the house to be perhaps possessed by a demonic entity. After fleeing the house, the Lutz family began sharing their story and put the house on the market. This, of course, led to even more difficulties selling the house, but the home finally sold over a year later, at a loss. Books were written and movie franchises made, and the Lutz family stuck to their story. George and Kathy Lutz went so far as to take lie detector tests, which they passed. However, speculation is still fueled primarily by the lack of claims by subsequent homeowners. Did a demonic presence force Ronald DeFeo Jr. to commit such a heinous act and the Lutz family to abandon their dream home? Or was DeFeo an unwell man that lost control of his rage, as his history might suggest? Perhaps the Lutz family just got in over their heads with the purchase of a home they had dreamed about, but couldn't truly afford.